Right, welcome back to another tutorial video for Play Action Football. This is a new tabletop cards and dice game from the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. In this video, we're going to go over plays from scrimmage, and this is sort of the meat and potatoes of the game. We've covered setting up the game. We've covered the team cards themselves, a little bit of in-depth look at the team cards. Now let's use the team cards on a regular play. So let's say we are not in a goal line situation. We're just in a normal situation, taking over 1st and 10 at the 25. We have two parts here. We have our auto offensive play calling and auto defensive play calling. This can also be done using, if you're playing head to head, each gamer would have their set of formation cards that they could use. And essentially this has all of these defensive effects. You just kind of take out this part and put it here. So you're choosing the play. On this chart, you're rolling to see what the play is. That's the only real difference. And then this chart here is listed on each of those formation cards. So each gamer can get a sense of like, okay, you know, it's 3rd and 8. They're probably going to run this. What's the best defense for me to run in that situation? Probably don't want to run a 4-6 defense on 3rd and 8, right? So what we need to do is we need to use our D6s. So I have the Broncos and the Vikings here. Even though Kansas City is the team under here, we're all messed up in this, aren't we? So we have our two teams here, and we'll roll each of them. Let's say Minnesota has received the ball. They're on offense first. They're at their own 25-yard line. It was a touchback. So this is going to be for the defense, and this is going to be for the offense. So we look at a 5. It's 1st down and 10, which means you're going to look in this first column. If it was 1st down and 11 or more yards, then you would use this. So look, there was a penalty or something, and it's 1st and 15 or 1st and 20, then you would use this column as opposed to the 1st and 10 column. So it's a 5. That's going to be a short pass. So we just cross-reference that. And then a 3 is going to be against a base blitz. Now I'm going to use let's just use Denver. We'll just say they're a 3-4 defense. I think they are. I don't know for sure. Let's say they are. So a base blitz is going to be a 3-4 blitz. So that's what we're looking at here, this column. So we look at our short pass against our base blitz. When we find our play, it's a short pass. It's against a 3-4 blitz. And that means there's no advantage or disadvantage to the offense. So even Steven, no advantage either way. We're going to assume in this example that there's no team level advantages or no weather advantages or anything like that. Perfect weather, both teams are a 1-1, which means that there's no team level advantage either way. So a short pass against a 3-4 blitz is going to be a no advantage. Okay, so that's how we find out about the play call. So when we come to this chart, to the offensive teams chart, and just let's pretend this is Minnesota. I guess we could actually overlay Minnesota here. So Minnesota, we're going to go to their chart here. And we're going to take our two D10s now. We'll keep the D6s handy, but we don't need them for this part right here. So we got Minnesota here on offense. Minnesota is on offense. There's no advantage for the play. There's no advantage for the teams. Whatever we roll with these two D10s is going to be our final result. So we roll our two D10s, and we come out with a 15. So you're going to add the two D10s together, look down the left-hand side, and find our 15. And remember, our pass play was a short pass. So essentially we're cross-referencing those on the chart and finding out where they come together. So it's a pass, and the roll was a 15. And the result on that play is 7 yards. So 7-yard play, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. We look to our play chart. Now we have 2nd down and 3, so that's within this column here. So both teams, offense and defense, are going to use this 2nd down and 1 to 10. This time it's an outside run, and that's going to go against a base defense. So remember, they're running a 3-4 defense, right? So we have an outside run against a base defense. So not the blitz, but the base. So again, this is no advantage to the offense or the defense. And so we look, we roll another 15. These are good rolls. We look at our 15, we look at the outside run, and that's going to be a gain of 6 yards. Let's say that was 13 instead. Oh, 14. Let's say that run was, or that roll was a 14, because I'm not rolling it. So I'm going to force it to happen. Now it doesn't give a yardage. It gives D6 plus 2. So to find the yardage, we need to roll our D6. I'm Minnesota, so I'm going to roll the purple one. And we roll that here. It's a 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So the yardage gained on the play is 3 yards. If I had rolled a 3, then it would be 3 plus 2, which would be a 5-yard gain. So whatever this roll is plus the other number, and you'll see them here, that's the number of yards gained on the play. If you see up here, minus a number, so minus D6, you would roll, and it would be a tackle for loss for 4 yards, so minus 4 yards. So that's how that will work with the negative numbers. Same with the sacks. This would be a sack, it's a D6, so 4 minus, or a minus 4 minus 2, so it would be maybe minus 6 on the play. So, not 4 minus 2, but minus 4 minus 2, right? So it's a negative 6 yards. It could be as little as 3 yards. It could be as much as 8 yards. So it's sort of a variable. Same thing with the minus 3. So that's how sort of your typical plays are going to be run. You're going to do this process all throughout. The only thing that would change is if you got inside the goal line, not inside the goal line, but with goal to go, or I like to play it anytime you're inside the 10, even if it's not, it's 2nd down and 2 from the 8, something like that. I still like to play the goal line because it takes away the deep pass. You're not going to be able to complete a deep pass from 8 yards to the goal line. So better to have the shorter plays at your disposal so that you don't overshoot the end zone. Okay, that is how to do just sort of your normal, regular, everyday play. And like I said, you'll be doing that over and over in the game.